What if you could hand off all the stuff, all the admin, the tech headaches, and just teach? That's what we're diving into today. We're going to talk about how you can finally get back to what you were meant to do, change lives.
Okay, let's be real for a second. Does this sound familiar? You thought you were signing up to be a teacher, right? To inspire people. But somehow you've also become the school secretary, the on-call IT support, and the manager of, well, everything. It's a fast track to burnout, and it's stealing your focus from what actually matters.
So, here's our game plan. We're going to talk about the teacher's hidden job, then dive into what I call your classroom's operational engine. We'll look at who this is for, walk through a super simple 3-step plan, and finish up with how you can become the visionary you were always meant to be.
All right, first things first. Let's pull back the curtain on what it really means to be a modern educator.
And this right here, this is the heart of the problem. In today's digital world, you're not just a teacher. You're a juggler. You have to be a subject matter expert, a tech guru, and an admin whiz, all at the same time. It's absolutely exhausting, and let's be honest, it's not what you signed up for.
But what if? What if you didn't have to do all that? What if you could just offload it? Well, that's where this idea of an operational engine comes into play. It's a solution built just for educators like you.
So, what on earth is an operational engine? Think of it like this. It's the backstage crew for your classroom's big show. It's the system run by a specialist that handles all the nitty-gritty stuff. The tech, the student management, the daily admin, all the things that keep you from focusing 100% on your students. And hey, this isn't some abstract theory. We make it happen using tools you're probably already familiar with. We're talking about streamlining your video conferencing, using things like JotForm to create custom dashboards so you see what you need to see. We'll even manage your social media for engagement, build a community on Discord, or handle your check-ins on Slack. The point is to create one cohesive system that just works. Okay, so at this point, you're probably thinking, this sounds interesting, but is it actually for me? Well, let's talk about that, because this is designed to support you no matter where you are in your journey. First up, freelance educators. Maybe you're just starting out, juggling a few students, or maybe you're trying to figure out how to scale up your private practice without completely losing your mind. The goal is to give you a professional, streamlined operation so you can grow without the burnout.
And just look at this from Emma. This says it all, doesn't it? She was the teacher, the secretary, and the IT department. By handing off all that extra work, she didn't just get an assistant. She got her weekends back. She got her life back. And that's the whole point, right? Reclaiming your time. All right, next up, let's talk to the course creators out there. You've built amazing content, but the back end? Oh man. It's a tangled mess, isn't it? You're ready to move past that manual, day-to-day hustle and build something that can actually grow with you. Now, check out these numbers. This isn't just about making your life easier, though it definitely does that. This is about real results for your students, a 40% jump in completion rates. That's huge. It proves that when things run smoothly behind the scenes, your students succeed. I just want to let that sink in for a second. Plus 40%. That's not just a small bump. That is a game-changing result. It shows that a smooth operation leads directly to better outcomes for your students. Period. And this isn't just for solo entrepreneurs. This scales all the way up. We're talking to directors, to leaders of large institutions, the people who are managing entire academies with multiple teachers and need a rock-solid system to keep it all from falling apart. For a place like a global design school, getting everyone on the same page is everything. And that's what this is about, building those complex, high-level systems that make sure the faculty and the students are all aligned, happy, and moving in the same direction. It's about building a truly world-class experience from the ground up. Okay, so how do we actually do this? It's not magic, I promise. It's a simple, clear 3-step plan that we work on together. Step 1 is the deep dive and audit. We basically go in and find out what's working and, more importantly, what's not. Then, step 2 is integration and optimization. This is where we start streamlining things, setting up automations, and I begin taking over the admin work. And that brings us to the best part. Step 3, the freedom phase. That's where everything is running like a well-oiled machine and you get your time back. And this is super important. You might be worried about a big, messy transition. Don't be. The very first thing I do is adopt your current workflow.
We're not blowing anything up. The goal is zero downtime. It's all about making a smooth, seamless transition so you don't miss a beat with your students. So where does all this lead? It leads to the final transformation. It's about changing how you see your role entirely.
And this really sums it up perfectly. You go from being the manager of everything, frantically putting out fires all day, to becoming the visionary CEO of your own program. You finally get to step back from the weeds and focus on the big picture, what really matters. Designing new courses, innovating, and truly growing your impact.
At the end of the day, it all boils down to this one simple, powerful idea. This is a mission. It's about reclaiming the very thing you got into this for in the first place, your teaching time.
So I want to leave you with this question. Just think about it for a minute. If all that admin work just vanished from your to-do list, what would you create? What big ideas would you finally have time for? What could you really build?
If you're ready to answer that question, the first step is really simple. It's a free operational audit, no strings attached. It's your chance to start reclaiming your time and really transforming the way you work.